there's a pretty safe chance that most of us are going to end up on a jury at some point in our lives, and we could be dealing with a case involving an accident. So today, David Green is joining us from Green & Phillips. We're going to talk about some things that you need to know if you're ever involved on a jury in a case with an accident, David.
Well, that's right. And many times what happens, folks that are serving on a jury, they don't really understand why they're not being told certain information. And you may sit on a jury and you may think that, well, there's a young lady or a young man on at the defense table, and they're sitting there and they're thinking, gosh, if I award money against that person, they're having to pay for this. And that is not the case. If the case is in court at trial, more than likely, about 99% of the time, there's insurance. So the insurance company has hired the defense lawyer, and they're actually taking care of the tab if there is a verdict. So it's a misconception. People just don't understand that if a case is at court, more than likely an insurance company is going to have to pay.
So it does make a difference if the drivers are carrying insurance?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, you're not allowed to give that information to the jury, right?
That's correct. There are rules of court, and actually there's case law out there that actually requires us not to mention it. We can't talk about that a certain insurance company provides insurance for this defendant. We know that information. We have it in discovery and the process of the case. We found that out. We actually know the amount. We know who the carrier is. We know all those details, but we're not allowed to talk about that.
Do you have that information? Obviously, you have it about your client. Do you have it about the other party involved?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We know that the defendant driver has a certain name brand insurance or not, and the amount, we know exactly what they have, but we can't tell someone, or we can't tell the jury that there's insurance.
Okay, so if you are involved in an accident, good idea to contact a lawyer, and you can always contact David Green over at Green & Phillips, right?
That's right.